Ayun, magandang gabi. For tonight, discuss natin yung Fibonacci sequence. Pero of course, before tayo mag-discuss ng kahit anong theory dito, always remember that theories being used for finance analysis is just that, just a theory. Diba? So always take it with a grain of salt. Kung gusto mong Himalayan pink salt, okay din. A theory becomes a theory kapag paulit-ulit siya nangyayari, di ba? Fibonacci, paulit-ulit din siya talaga nangyayari. As described kasi ng mathematicians, intensity begets tranquility. After a high, there's a pause. Ibig sabihin, if there's something eventful happening, so there's an intensified event happening, there will always be tranquility after or a pause after, di ba? So there's a surge, there's a simmer. Laging ganun yung assumption ng Fibonacci sequence, di ba? When you are applying the Fibonacci sequence, you must start where the intensity began, di ba? Trend is a intensified side, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, if you have an uptrend, you have a intensity of buyers, di ba? Parang ganon. At there's a point that it will be resting. Whenever you are plotting the Fibonacci sequence, always look for the root of that intensity, the root of the trend palagi, di ba? So, the trick dyan is you look for consolidations before the trend, di ba? Ay pinakamahabang ranging part before that intensity, di ba? After finding that root, you plot that, you look for the top, the peak, di ba? Pero of course, you cannot find the peak eh. So, you always look for, after the ranging part, you look for the intensity, then you look for a possible retracement, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, kapag medyo bumalik na siya ng konti, when it's resting, hanggang saan siya magre-rest. We are assuming that it's just resting after that intensified movement, di ba? We are assuming that the end of the rest is a level where the golden ratio is, di ba? If you're going to use the Fibonacci and if you're going to use it the way it's meant to be used, it's going to be a trend follower concept sa trading. That's why it's called Fibonacci retracement. The intensity will pause, be followed after by a tranquility period, the resting period, then it will intensify again. So, saang time frame naman natin siya gagamitin? Just like any other signal, the lower time frame you go, the more false signals that you will encounter. And as you go up the time frames, mas magiging quality yung mga, mas tumataas yung reoccurrence nun. Siyempre, of course, kung saan mo man siya gagamiting time frame, bahala ka na. Always remember that the concept of the intensity begets tranquility, yun yung kailangan nating palaging tandaan. That every burst, every surge, every action, there's a moment of stillness. And we are trying to figure out where that stillness is. So, ayun.